Welcome to P3 Radio.
The monkey only dances as good as the guy grinding the organ handle.
Brother.
I fly, bro. That is never stopping.
Truck goes to Dwayne.
Cool story, bro.
Footy pajamas.
Hey, genius, it's 2 p.m. Central.
PG3 Radio.
Here's your host, Josh Riley.
Get him off big, Freddy. Get him off big.
Richard Mullican.
And as I put you down, my pants ripped.
It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of P3 Radio. I'm Richard Mullican, joined by my co-host. He's the 1983 Mr. Dixie Youth Grand Champion and the Karate Fighting Champion of Arkansas. Ages 10 and under, get in free. And best friend Josh Brawley. Say hey, Josh.
That ain't my gimmick, brother. That gimmick got thrown on you.
It's the other nightmare, not the Brawley one.
Oh, that is a nightmare.
That's a nightmare.
Man.
It's almost a terror on my master of terror.
That's a terrible. That's a terror.
Oh, that might be inside baseball for every non-wrestling fan listening.
Some of them. There's some of them, though. They know what we're talking about.
Won't you Google Master of Terror?
Master Terror, 1993.
Look at some of those arrest records, possibly in Arkansas. Anyways, did you say hey?
What's up, man?
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, this is take 2, actually.
Yeah. I don't know where to go from here because we had a rhythm. I felt like we were staring towards a certain.
Yeah, we were definitely.
We
were steering into the skid there, wasn't we?
Yeah. I was surprised you brought it up.
Well, I'm not going to bring up too much.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Oh, dear. What is this doing?
I mean, our computer wants to update now for the past 3 weeks.
Don't you understand we're trying to do some shit right now?
The only time I'm up here to look at this computer is when we're on the show.
Yeah.
So, no, got some things in the woodwork, Is that how you say it?
Might
woodwork?
be in the damn stove now.
You thinking I might have Seth Rollins burned it down?
You get your first show going, and you sure the fuck will. If you do your regular stuff.
We could say it like this. I'm working with a guy that's, about getting my first comedy show here in Jackson going.
You mean like
that
you being the master ceremonies?
Yes, I'm going to MC
you're the Burt Prentice.
And bringing people in. Yes,
you're the Burt Prentice.
I'm the Burt Prentice.
You're going to get you a nice.
Hey, let me play with your hair.
Your club is the greatest club I've ever been in. And I just want you to know.
What would I? You thinking I'm doing that with the club owners?
Yeah.
Oh,
you're
okay.
like trying to swoon them to, give you some good rates and
everybody be like,
possibly pay you just to do everything, and then they would invest in everything, and you do your end of it.
What's that mediocre funny guy up there always headlining? He's fucking Richard.
I mean, some of it just sounds AI generated. Like it's real flat, like Canadian like. I just don't get it. All about who you stroke, I guess.
But no, I mean, getting through the opening parts of the thing, of the booking and trying to figure this all out.
Doing flyers and stuff.
Yeah, doing some flyers, getting some feedback from the club owner and everything, and I think there was a little bit of miscommunication because
I don't think there was a miscommunication. I think there was no communication.
Well, no, there's been communication back and forth
on this front. Absolutely none.
I just assumed, and that's my fault. That's my fault. I should not have assumed that everybody just knows comedy for the most part. Comedy for the most part is 18 and up.
Yeah, because most of the places you're going to do that.
Yes.
It requires an ID.
Yeah, smoke, bar.
You can vote if you can.
For the most part, yeah. And a draft of the flyer went to one of the owners, and he was like, "That's great. I like it. Can you put 10 and under, get in free?" And I'm like, "Well." I was like,
I almost had a fucking wreck reading that text on the way over here.
Considering how most of my stuff is porn and dog dick related. we might not want to do that, man. So we're kind of up in the air again.
I just started shouting in my car, "Clean, clean!" And then the phrase that kept ringing in my head as I'm driving over here, I'm just cackling my ass off. I just wanted to come in, and the first thing I say to you was, "So how funny are you, Richard Lee?" I mean, you're funny.
Yeah, I can't
with your stuff.
How
funny are you?
When I first started MCing at 731, I was obsessed that somebody from work was going to be there, and that I needed to be somewhat clean. So I didn't have too much of a dirty material.
Edge.
It was fun. It was okay, but it wasn't like too edgy. The next guy that got up after me was talking about like. His bit was about bees and how they protect their queen, and he's like, "You got me to thinking, how good's bee pussy?"
Wow.
Yeah.
So you like, oh man, I churched it up for nothing.
Well, it was probably a good idea. I don't think, other than, you know what? I've never done my dog dick material here. Not in Jackson.
Oh man.
I don't think so.
Well,
maybe
what a night to do it in front of 10 and up. You know? Hey, y'all are going to need to grow up sooner or later.
Yeah. They told me to get some adult marital aid lotion and put on his wee-wee.
Why, you ask?
Why was it always called? My mom, when she would talk to her sisters about, like, dirty stuff like that she would always bring up, they had them on there with a marital aid. Like, what? Have you never heard
aid?
You've never heard marital aid?
I thought it was like dildos. And
yes,
stuff.
that's what that is.
Oh, you said lotion, and that kind
marital
of
aid lotion. Yeah, it was like lube.
Oh, okay,
I was trying to church up my dog dick comedy.
Lube.
Lube might be a little harsh. Why don't you call it marital aid lotion?
Y'all ever got in your mama's sock drawer, seen that KY bottle, wondered was she greasing Barons in there? Hell no, she's greasing dildos. That's what your mama doing. I'm just telling you the truth. Am I lying?
Marital aid devices.
Did you see that foot massager in your mama's drawer?
That one had a 2-stroke engine on it, didn't it?
Damn.
Man, if they wouldn't have figured out battery-powered vibration.
Yeah, it could get
you would have had that. I need to change the oil in my vibrator. You're supposed to do that every 40,000 miles.
When you service your old lady's car, you can service her fucking batteries and shit, too. I got to change the oil in the Camry and in the Hibachi. The Hitachi, what is it called?
In the Hitachi Dual Pleasure 3000. I don't know.
With solar power.
It's
solar power.
Hey, I set my dildos out in the sun.
It's got a dock in the sunroom.
It's like one of those calculators you used to have when you were a kid. Open up a window. I gotta get personal in here.
If you leave it in your book bag too long, you couldn't do shit.
Yeah, nobody talks about the wasted batteries on vibrators every year.
Man.
I mean, that's one way to get those feminists back, huh? Yeah, all of them are solar powered now. Good luck with that. Open up a window. Get to know a neighbor.
See, I care about your issues.
Oh, get to know a neighbor. Might want to invest in a privacy fence.
So, you short hairs don't know about rechargeable batteries? Let me educate you. You spend the money now, and you'll save it over a year.
I thought about something today. I was thinking about vegans and how, like, most of them, like, they're just annoying with the way they, like, come out with stuff. Like,
Oh, you eat steak?
Oh, that's terrible. It's like, and they really don't have a reason other than they just really like animals. And I was thinking the other day, I was like, if anybody has a reason to be vegan, it would be me. My dad left for milk 35 years ago and never came back. Like, I should be like, yeah, fuck milk. It took away my daddy.
Yeah, it was more milk took away your daddy.
Is milk and responsibility.
No, it was just, I cannot be tied down.
Yeah.
I got to be freedom of movement. Your dad was a patriot. He had to be free.
Patriots have to be free.
Well, I mean, he had to do it no matter what. It was for the betterment
He was a songbird.
Yeah.
Man, I already feel like we're having such a better show right now than we normally do.
Why?
Because we're recording on a Friday. And I'm not all tired and beat up. And Just waking up, I'm like trying to balance my keyboard off my morning wood here in my lap. It's like, damn, this is nice. I enjoy this, Josh.
Well, yeah. I mean, the Sunday mornings, it's a different vibe sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like it's been beaten into us for years, you know. Sunday mornings is Lord's morning. So it's hard to get up and start talking about dick humor.
Oh, shit. Look, I hope I'm not like laying this on you, but like he's if you're worried about it on a Sunday, like it don't matter when you do it, it's known. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about?
Well, we're doing it right now, but like.
You got a point. Well, that's going to be all for us today.
I just can't deal with it anymore.
I end the show. Thank you, Josh. Brother Josh. I am turning from my ways. No
clean
more.
Comedy it is.
Clean comedy it is.
Hey, man, I'm going to lean into this. I'm going to change my ways.
Y'all ever been praying on your bad knee?
Had to call the tow truck. That was my like relatives' fucking comedy.
Yeah.
Growing up, it would be like one of them would get in the floor to get something.
Call Bob Parker, get me out,
dude. That was all my aunts,
Yeah.
all my all the uncles' jokes
Yeah.
and shit. And I just strive to be better than that. Oh, we've talked about it before. Does that corny type humor that usually got the family pop, like does that gets on
It
your
drives
nerves?
me crazy
Yeah.
because it's fart humor, but it's not good fart humor.
Yeah.
It's just farting for the sake of farting and trying to get, and people laugh at it, and you're like, has nothing to do with anything.
Man.
Like, and I can give a sarcastic, joke that's actually got some stank on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one of the things now that enough of my cousins have seen my comedy, they always give me this look when somebody's trying to be funny.
I'm like, you get him.
Somebody told a flat joke the other day about, like, during Christmas. This is like 2 months ago now. Somebody told kind of a flat joke about, some kind of animal pet thing. and I was like, oh, well, I've got a good dog joke, I can tell. And my cousin's like, don't you do it. Don't do it.
Well, Meemaw's dead now. She ain't gonna chastise me for doing this at this table.
But our Christmases are getting smaller and smaller. Eventually, I'll do it. I'll show up drunk, alienate myself from the 8 people left at Christmas.
Let me tell you something, Christy. You shut the fuck up. I'm gonna tell my dog dick joke. You go in the other fucking room for all I give a shit. Fucking got the bottle in your hand still.
Man. Gonna put you on the spot. Are you gonna be at the show if I run it?
I mean, maybe.
Well, thanks. It's like a 7-minute drive, and
God,
you're like,
if it
I don't
fucking
know.
kids and shit.
No, it won't be. It won't be.
Dude.
That's what I said. If it happens, like I said, it's not going to happen
You
if
gonna
it's
invite
all
me
ages.
to Sunday school next? What we doing?
Brother Josh, let me tell you, man, you ain't living right.
You got
need
an
to-
opportunity for me to invest in some kind of vacation?
Well,
like
you really
company?
losing money when you don't do it.
How
Josh.
many vacations you go on a year? Let me ask you that
Yeah.
first.
You're like, one.
I'm like, maybe. Sometimes we go to St. Louis.
How long do you stay? 4 hours.
Well, what would you do if I told you that you could get a great rate on a hotel and stay the whole fucking night, and you wouldn't have to spend that much money?
And all
you
it
just
costs
spend
you
it
is
every month.
$1,800 a year.
Yeah. But you're going to pay that every month,
Yeah.
see? So it's not going to be that bad. Break down 1,800 times 12. And if you can't pay that, you're a piece of shit.
The first time we went to Disney, me, my wife, and my daughter, my wife got into like one of those, you come and we'll give you the tickets for here for free. The hotel will be half off. And it was a nice hotel.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, man, the sales pitch wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't like we weren't going to do it.
It wasn't that miserable
but
to
it
be a
wasn't.
part of?
Yeah. We told them no. Usually that would be like, we tell them no, and then we'll just go through that door right there, and then you go through that door, and there's more salespeople. And then
wow.
That wasn't even what this was. This was, they go through, they tell us the spiel, they give us like a muffin or whatever and a drink for breakfast if we want it.
You guys are hungry, right?
Yeah.
What would you do if I told you I'd give you another muffin? if you just sign that.
So then they took us on a
You can
tour.
tell that on the 10 and up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not doing
We're
a 10
figuring
and up.
this out.
I'm not doing a 10 and up comedy
We'll have a
show.
goddamn kids show before it's over with. Dude, would you do that? Like kids
So,
show and stuff?
I'll
to
tell 'em that-
make some money?
I could do a kid show clean because I make my daughter laugh all the time
Yeah.
and her friends, and I can do it.
Yeah.
I make jokes at work without talking about dog dicks.
Yeah, I guess
and
so.
I still make people laugh. It's just I don't enjoy it.
Right.
Maybe
You
that
feel
says
like
something about me.
you're like we're talking about your dad. You caged up in this fucking town with these fucking babies and this woman. I got to get out of here. That's the way you
Yeah.
feel doing clean
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah.
You feel like a caged animal.
And I know that's where the money is. Like, if you can do clean events, you can make some serious money because there's not a lot of them.
You can go to like churches and stuff. You can just go to the schools.
Well, I mean, you think about it this way. 2 comics out right now, Nate Bargatze and Dusty Slay. They're killers.
yeah.
I don't know if Dusty Slay's in the millionaire projection bracket now, but if he's not, he's going to be there soon because him and Nate Bargatze are both clean. Nate's doing not stadiums, but arenas.
Yeah.
And he's making a killing. Like, he is multi-million. He is blown up, and he's just clean. So, Jim Gaffigan, all these guys that don't get too cursy in their shows,
Yeah.
they make a lot of money. If you can be funny clean, sky's the limit.
Yeah, Cosby had a good thing going. He had a great thing going, dude.
But he had to get it out somewhere. You know what I mean?
We've talked about this on some other podcasts that we do, and I'll mention that the Retro Wrestling Review and the Patreon and such, where we just talked about comedy. Like, I'm pretty sure Bill Cosby was. I mean, I know that was the first stand-up that I'd ever
Right.
saw. Bill Cosby himself. And I wore that goddamn VHS out. I thought he was one of the funniest motherfuckers.
Would you ever watch it while you slept?
Yeah. Yeah. Put me right to sleep. It was great. No,
I felt
dude,
comfortable around him.
I borrowed it, and dude, the reason that that the Bill Cosby tape was available was because of my grandparents.
Yeah.
They're the ones that put that on me, dude. They were
Yeah.
like, "You can watch that. He's whatever." And think about that. My grandparents suggested this comedian, so
Yeah.
he had to be clean.
Right.
So you're in with the grandparents if you can be clean.
Oh, yeah,
I get
yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah, so I mean, if you get into that crowd, then you can do anything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, you can go, sky's the limit. You could do a 10 ages and up show. You could do birthday parties, And like I said, could I do it? Yes. There's enough things that I can do where I can, substitute words and still make the premise funny.
Yeah, but I think about just me personally. If I had to be in that environment, I'm not sure I'm funny without like tits and innuendo and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like, I busted out a joke about last week about me pushing on a stomach and the person shitting their pants. And I was like, they shit their pants so hard. and would it be as funny as if I said, and they pooped their pants so hard? The premise is still there.
You could
And you could make it.
You could say that. You could phrase it in a way.
Yeah.
Where they shot mud everywhere.
Yeah,
Or something, you know
yeah,
what I mean.
yeah.
And you could say that to a kid, and it's it's not so bad.
Right. But yeah, I mean, when you when you're adding in the fact that my dog humps his pillow so
To
hard.
a point, it has a crust.
Yeah.
About the whole.
It's
damn
like
thing.
it's frozen, but it ain't cold.
Yeah, y'all know what paper mache is? Do they still do that in SKU? It's kind of like it'll stand up.
I had a sock that was paper mache in high school.
You can get cut.
Yeah.
Like too much starch. Y'all know what starch is?
You really want to add a lot of water to your diet. That way you can use that same sock a lot more often. Well, you may not ain't allowed near schools anymore. Jeez.
I gotta fight 3 dads in the parking lot after the show. This sucks.
Oh man, but yeah. So if it is all ages, not all ages, but if it's 18 and up, you're gonna be there, right?
I mean,
I'm trying to get a committal on tape from you.
You mean like in the crowd and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would come.
Okay. Would come?
Oh yeah.
Or you're coming?
Like if you just didn't have good lighting in there, I might come.
I can't lock you down to a positive. I'll be there.
You're not gonna get a stamp from me.
I would probably be there.
Yeah.
I'd consider it. Yeah.
If the fair's not in town, yeah.
It's not. It won't be in town.
I mean, a town. If a fair is not somewhere.
I don't know many spring fairs, but okay. Flea market ain't even in town the weekend I'm looking at.
So that's not a Saturday, is it?
It is.
Oh God. Yeah. I would probably be.
You're just giving me percentages.
Yeah,
like a weatherman.
85, maybe.
Yeah, like
86.
like a weatherman.
I can't project it too far because that's very far into the future.
Speaking of which,
James Spann says more than 10 days. It's a fucking guess now. And
we're
Joel
talking.
is doing the goddamn.
We're talking 3 months.
I want y'all's opinion. You see that?
Yes, that's what I was about to say. Speaking of,
Joel is our local weatherman.
Yeah, and local man. We spent 5 minutes last week just talking about what an asshole he was. And boy, did he not disappoint this week, did he?
Man.
He came out yesterday and made himself look soft as fuck.
That's kind of what I thought too, because of how bullish he's been in the last few weeks. And then he comes out with this big fucking novel length post, and he's like, basically, I understand a high percentage of y'all watch Ryan Hall's YouTube thing. That's what
who's an online weather person.
Yeah, and he's got, I think, 2 million subscribers now.
Yeah, and
he does very good storm reporting whenever there's a tornado warning. Usually he can help you to know in advance.
Yes,
something's bad's brewing. Get to safety. Blah blah blah. Well, Joel wanted the public opinion. Yeah. Why do you like Ryan Hall opposed to local weather? Man, your local weatherman.
Yeah, but it didn't come off that way, did it?
I mean, it was very, very. I'm genuinely curious.
It didn't come off that. Now, granted, text leaves a lot to be desired in the form of.
You sometimes read it in the way that you think that he's writing it.
Yeah. What was his name again? Okay, Joel. Yeah.
What a name!
What a name! That's
a weatherman.
Screw in the wall.
That's a weatherman that do the weather on Channel 7.
Which one?
Do you have that on a? That's fucking bizarre. Why that man got his kids on the beach and shit? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I've got it.
This is a screw. It's a wrench to screw out the wall with.
Franklin.
I want a shirt with him dressed the way he is.
Screw out the wall with.
I want him on a shirt, and not rest in peace. I want him still alive, but him sitting there in that chair dressed the way he is.
Oh man, I can't find it now. I can't find the one that he posted.
It's not loading fast enough.
It's not on here.
Oh wow,
this is his personal page.
You're not friends with him, though. He may have posted that in the
WBBJ page.
Yeah, that Storm Center team page or whatever.
Let's see.
I think it's there's meteorologist.
Yeah. This is it. It says,
and mind you, he did it at 1:18 a.m.
Oh yeah,
so he's drunk doing that. I just want to know.
In your opinion,
yes, that is solely my opinion.
Yeah,
because I am correlating the time that he did it, and he's probably had an adult beverage. Because I know I would have.
Well, I mean, it starts out with, this is important. I want an honest analysis. I saw a recent post stating where the majority of people online prefer Ryan Hall's tornado coverage to local TV meteorologists. People say his analysis and information is better. Next paragraph. If your family was in the Bradford area Saturday between 7 and 7:15, who would you be hoping they were watching? WBBJ's live feed or Ryan Hall's YouTube channel? What can we do at WBBJ to improve our coverage online and on the TV? Now, I'm assuming that he caught something that Ryan didn't at 7 o'clock to 7:15 in the Bradford area. That's why he's pointing out that time.
Could be.
Which kind of sounds cunty, does it not? That kind of sounds like...
The way you're reading it, man.
It kind of sounds like an ex-girlfriend going, I just hope she's good to you as I was on November 5th. You know.
Right.
You know.
I had to shower twice.
I felt like an old sock that you had in high school.
Once to get all the grime off, then once to lather up.
Here is his coverage and ours. Go to 4:30 to 4:40 on his YouTube channel in the link below and compare it to our coverage at the exact same time in the video from WBBJ's coverage. I'm not saying this was bad or good. I'll let you watch both of them and give me an honest opinion on who was looking out for the communities better. Don't comment unless you watch both.
Oh, I get you. I get you.
There's an exclamation point there, too. Don't comment unless you watch both.
Right.
Then he posted a video from their coverage. And I remember this because I was watching Friday night when he was like, I don't like this hook right here. Yeah. It's outside of the area. It's coming at him. And I don't think it hit anything. I don't think it was a tornado, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
F2.
Oh, wow.
But I think like.
But even the National Weather Service missed it.
Well,
that's
still,
why you know what I mean.
I think like I guess
he caught something that the National Weather Service didn't. Great, you can say
Hall,
that.
You know,
but I mean the National Weather Service missed it. That's why this hook right here is outside the box for tornado warnings. I remember he was talking about it on the show, like because I was watching because I hate severe weather. And he was just the whole time, he's like, oh, boy, it doesn't look good for right here. I don't know why this is outside the polygon here, but it's outside. And I get it. That's great. See, bring that up. Be like, yay. But what he did was he's like, so y'all like online stuff. Look what I did. You know what I mean? It's like, man, that comes across bitchy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's got a little fire to him.
This is one of those let other people. Like, this is something that maybe, like, the station manager should have said, kudos to Joel Barnes for finding something that the National Weather Service missed.
We're going to promote him from meteorologist Joel Barnes to Professor Joel Barnes.
But you know what I mean? This is something that you have somebody else brag on you about. Or you do it a little bit more humbly. This guy does not have humble in his vocabulary, and he's soft as fuck. Like, in my opinion. You say something negative about him, you're blocked.
Blocked.
So that means if you live out in the country and you have a harsh opinion on him, good luck fucking getting the weather if your TV goes out.
You're dead to me.
You're dead.
Literally.
You can't even, you can get the app still, but I mean, if you're following on Facebook, you don't want to get the app.
Well, my thing is, I think you can go to WBBJ's webpage and then watch live.
Yeah,
that's how I do it because I don't have cable either. And even when you got the antenna hooked up, it's choppy as fuck.
I watch WMC still. I have the WMC weather app on my phone instead of the WBBJ.
Oh, you're such a Joel hater.
But I mean, do we really need a sad meteorologist?
He's not sad. He's full of himself.
He is.
In my opinion. In
your opinion. He is in my opinion too. Until yourself starts talking bad about him. Then he's like, that's the noise. Like, really?
I would love if he would call our number.
And I get it. I get it. I get it if somebody's going, you're a piece of shit. You ain't got the weather right in 3 weeks. Block those people. But if you send somebody a message that goes, man, you were really tough on Mo today.
Right.
Or you really sounded kind of like jerkish to that. Blocked. No negative feedback. I only see positive comments. Like, I guess. We'll probably be blocked now.
Yeah,
His word gets back. Yeah. If this got back to him, we'd definitely be blocked.
Oh, yeah.
The blocking meteorologist. I wonder. But I mean, that just, it comes across as that's what he's doing. If you and your family was in the Bradford area Saturday between 7 and 7:15, who would you be hoping you were watching?
I guess the first time I read this, I didn't read it with that type of tone for whatever reason.
He messed up the punctuation too here. That should have been a question instead of a period. Who would you hope you would be watching?
Well, it was late. And that's not just my opinion. That's a time
No, it
stamp.
was 1:18 in the morning. Somebody was in their feelings.
Yeah. He could not go to sleep before he got this out, in my opinion.
I'm going to have me one or two more of these. Maybe rub one out. And you know what? Fuck all them people online.
Ryan Hall. Ryan Balls. More like it.
Maybe it's because he's likable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
and like a very large percentage. And you can go to the comments right now.
Yeah.
From the ones that I read, and there's
1.4 thousand comments.
The ones that I read, the majority were putting Ryan Hall over. Like, and he would, okay.
Oh, somebody said, I always watch Ryan Hall, y'all. Well, watch his coverage and ours. Our video is below. His link is below. Watch 430 to 440 and and give me some legit feedback as to how you would have felt safer in Bradford watching his coverage over ours. Thanks.
Oh, wow.
Like, that's soft.
Oh, shit. She did a paragraph, too. Here it goes.
His coverage is better in the sense that we can watch him when we know severe weather is coming our way and to keep an eye on what it is doing before it reaches us. If there is a warning in the area, then local news is the one we want to be watching. Ryan covers a broad area for many hours and has multiple storm chasers on the ground, and it is very entertaining to watch. He also uses money donated to help communities affected by the storms. This is a YouTube channel that I completely support.
That motherfucker didn't like it, fucking had a reply, nothing. What do you say to that?
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but why make it... somebody else wrote, Ryan Hall, he covers everything quickly. And then he was the first to comment, thank you. This is feedback I'm looking for. Hold on. Oh, she said he covers... I don't have cable, so watching YouTube Live on my Roku as TV is simpler. To watch yours, I have to use my phone, and then my phone battery gets low. Bad for stormy weather. And he actually, okay. And then I am trying to figure out a way to stay competitive. Ryan is... So, okay. Somebody woke up the next day and was thinking, okay, they might be hitting me, so I better... yeah.
Or he likes Rachel's profile picture. Right?
I don't know. I ain't. But he definitely didn't take the same take with the others that he took with this one.
Well, after all that, he says Ryan is killing it.
Yeah, he didn't say that earlier.
And local TV is dying, and we need to make some changes. Can you not get WBBJ on Roku?
No. You have to apply for that, I'm assuming. But that's the thing, dude. It's like you maybe a couple more drinks kicked in and he got happy, in my opinion.
Ryan is a
guy. He was like 430 to 440. He kind of fucked up.
Yeah, he's not here though.
So that's basically what it is. Somebody said make the WBB app available on Google TV. And this is feedback we're looking for. You have to be told to make things digital.
Well, I mean, like a lot of times, and you know how it is with like things that stump you, or you're trying to get a vision of how to be better at something.
Yeah, but this wasn't where that started from.
I know, but you know how you can get people like throwing ideas and stuff.
Yeah.
And, some of it's good.
This is somebody that saw people praising a source of weather, and his little ego couldn't hold it. And then he was like, well, he didn't, I'm doing the drunk dad. He didn't even talk about the Bradford tornadoes like I did. You know what I mean?
You watch both of them.
You watch both of them. Tell me who's better.
You tell me
who's better.
Who the fuck you won't be watching? You tell me. I want legit answers.
And somebody was like, well, we always watch Ryan.
He's-
Why the fuck you want to? And then somebody's like, we watch Ryan, but that's just because our phone goes dead and we're trying to watch WBBJ and there's no app for the TV. Well, this is good feedback.
Yes, that's what we're looking for. I love
This gives
you.
me a reason other than I'm just inferior.
Ryan's better.
It's just better, yeah. We're just not available. I get it. That's what I'm looking for.
It's the station's fault,
Yeah.
not mine.
Most egotistical people will point out how it's your fault, not theirs. that
Right.
You're not happy.
And then he went in and just bashed the fuck out of whoever the station manager is the next day because his hangover was really hard, in
In
my
your
opinion. And he was like, let me tell you something, Jerry. These motherfuckers in these comments are saying they can't get the app. And they don't want to burn their phone batteries. You're fucking me, Jerry. You're fucking me. And you're fucking this station.
Right? I'm sure there was some harsh words.
Get it together, Jerry.
Oh, man. But yeah, he probably hates it here. But did anybody ever have a rude thing to say about Tom Miners?
Oh, he's a
He's
pleasant guy.
still loved.
Yeah.
Dude, when we had like the tornadoes that came through not too long ago, he came out, like he lives in like North Carolina now, and he did a live where he was like talking about what happened and how the devastation, and he was doing storm coverage from his area about us, and it had thousands of viewers, and people were like, I'm so happy to see you, Tom.
I would love to hear Joel's opinion on that.
Oh, I'm sure he's not happy about it.
Or I'd rather have fucking Guessing Gary over your ass. Like,
That would make him so mad.
that he would probably light the station on fire. in my
But what's
opinion.
so bad is they've got a very lovable character named Mo over there.
Yeah.
He's very lovable. Everybody likes him. He's a nice, pleasant guy. Every once in a while, he'll say some things online that you're like, okay, I don't have that big of an opinion. But overall, he's a pleasant guy. You know what I mean? He's a very likable guy. And it feels like when people say, I like him, 2 more hates come from Joel.
Right.
You know?
He views a Mo love as a hate
Joel hate. Yeah.
Like, you cannot love him and
Yes.
love me at the same
Joel
time.
is like, he has that God complex where it's like, you can't serve 2 masters. Right. Now, who's your weatherman? Is it Mo? Is it Ryan Hall? Or is it me? Oh, man. No one outside of our area is going to care about this.
Dude, look him up. He needs some hits, apparently.
Yeah, give him some. That's probably the biggest one he's gotten. But I mean, dude, that just... When I saw that, I was like, you talk about somebody that comes across as weak. You know what I mean? Like somebody that's just...
He is going to be waiting outside of on the 10 and up night. And
we haven't given a date or time or a place yet, Josh.
Oh, shit. I did give the place, didn't
I'll
I?
bleep it out. It'll be
Okay.
fine. We're at 37.
Wow.
Oh,
So you're
man.
going to keep it underground till then? You
Yes.
didn't put the flyer out.
No, I
did you?
haven't. That only went out to my friends that I thought would keep it a secret.
Oh, okay. Well, hell, you started talking about 10 and up.
Yeah, I didn't give any details. I just said a friend of mine.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know we were keeping it a total
Yeah,
secret.
yeah, no, it's kayfabed for right now till we get all the...
Well, bleep out the
I am.
location. And it'll be fine.
I was like, get off of it so you don't say it again.
Just know Joel's going to be waiting with a goddamn fist loader, a roll of quarters outside the door of wherever you show up.
Yeah. He's like,
you have your
he's got a
shining
sock full
moment.
of quarters swinging them. He's like, tonight's forecast, 50% chance of pain. Well, that's a pretty good percentage there, Joel.
Tonight's forecast, $50 worth of pain.
Right.
Your luck, it's all in change.
We're going to hit about that north region right here. He's like pointing to my head.
Oh, man, $50
Oh,
worth
man.
of quarters would hurt.
Yes, it
Oh,
would.
my God. And he would be
That's 5 rolls,
He
man.
would be so pumped up, full of rage that like he would just swing it like a goddamn fiddlestick, dude. Nothing.
He's sitting there hitting me with it. Say you love Mo again. Say you love Mo again.
Where's Mo at now?
Mo ain't
gonna help
saving
you.
Then Mo shows up out of the
He rips
out
his
of the
goddamn
darkness.
shirt off like Hogan,
Dun, 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 dun,
and then he fucking puts like some kind of glove, a coal miner's glove on, just knocks the shit out of Joel. Oh,
Joel's
Mo
face
for the
hits the fender of the local car.
and he helps you out.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
You're not gonna get away with this, Mo, as he's wiping blood off his mouth.
Oh, God. I love it.
It looks like tomorrow's going to be all sunshine for you, Richard.
I got you, brother Richard.
Oh, maybe something that we could get Joel to make him happy would be one of those shirts over at tinyurl.com/P3Radio tees. And Josh, if they go over there right now, what are they going to find?
Richard Lee, Joel would not find any happiness on that website because, well, he might get happiness out of buying the whole fucking catalog to burn like Sergeant Slaughter did the whole Rules shirt, brother.
Yes.
And which shirt could he burn? Well, he's got all kind of choices, Richard Lee. He's got that ECW-like t-shirt, that Ray J Soda Can t-shirt, Josh Crowley Memorial 5K, the Freddy's Front Yard Slaughterhouse, so many more t-shirts. tinyurl.com/P3Radio tees, S-T-E-E-S, you little peachy biatch. That's your t-shirt hookup.
tinyurl.com/P3Radio tees, the home of P3 Radio merchandise. It's louder than I thought it would be.
I wonder will we say that here in a second.
He's like all louder than the music.
She had eyes like diamonds.
Oh wow, he sounds great. This is a newer Randy Travis song, by the way.
Yeah, this is the new Randy Travis song called Where They Came From.
Where that
came from.
Yeah, he did not sound like this on the Whipped Cream video.
No.
Out came the sun. And there ain't no more.
That's kind of how he sounded like then. So, is this a product of the AI?
This is a product of the AI, Josh.
How are they utilizing that? Like,
so what they did was they took music that he had done in the past and loaded it into this AI filter.
In terms of how to enunciate certain words.
Yes. Yeah.
And how.
No. What it does is it will study his
tone patterns.
His tone patterns, everything. His voice, like you'll have people doing it. It's going to get way worse than what it is now.
Yeah.
So what they did was they had a regular singer, like a country singer, sing this song, and then they AI filtered his voice on top of it. So basically, the real singer actually had a pattern that it gave him, like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 up and down. This is where the key changes. Yeah, this is the note. Yeah. So he had all of that. So then they just put his inflections in on it.
Oh, okay. Well, I just thought, since it has his name on it,
yeah,
that he would have to somehow have the song sung, and then they just make improvements off of his voice, right? So I feel like at some point,
well, let me go ahead and turn this down so you can hit this perfectly.
If you were to break down the music, right?
Yeah.
If we could separate it, like when you pull the headphone jack out just like halfway, and it would just give you like the guitar and stuff,
right?
So I feel like the way that they're getting away from the copyright thing, because they can't say this is Randy Travis.
That's what they're doing,
and that ain't fucking Randy Travis.
They're saying it is.
So I feel like it's
they released a new Beatles album recently with new songs on it.
If you break this down, I feel like the way they're getting around this is somehow Randy's really singing in the background, but he's singing like he does now. That is so horrible. Do you know what story keeps going through my head when I think about this? You remember that you went to church a lot, Richard Lee. You remember that one in the Bible that the kids made fun of the bald guy and like a bear mauled like 40 of them?
No, what Bible verse is that? Is that in the New Testament?
I don't know. I think that's a thing.
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure I've never heard of a Bible story of where some kids made fun of a bald guy and got mauled by a bear.
Yes.
I'll Google it, but go ahead and tell your story.
So, I hope that's not a thing, because like I don't want to get mauled by a bear. But yeah, we're just having fun.
No, what is tell the story.
There you go, making fun of bald man. There it is. Holy shit! Oh wow! Here we go. Here we go.
It's found in 2 Kings 2:23 through 24, where a group of children taunt the prophet Elijah for being bald, calling out, "Go up, you bald head." And he was walking to Bethlehem, and Elijah curses them, causing two bears to come out and attack them, highlighting the importance of respecting elders and not mocking others based on appearance.
I told you.
It's Old Testament. Yeah, that kind of stuff happened. The Old Testament had no mercy.
So, either way, that's what I think about.
I love how it says key points about the story. The character, Elijah, a prophet in the Old Testament. The action, children from the town of Bethel mocked Elijah for being bald.
For his baldness.
The consequence, Elijah cursed the children, and 2 bears came out of the woods and attacked them. If you would have told me, I'm going to give you 3 Bible stories here, one of them's a lie,
yeah.
I'd be like, that's the lie right there.
You would think.
Right.
You would think.
Like, this is an easy one. I'll bet my whole paycheck on it. I have never heard this story before.
Yeah, I don't think that guest evangelist was like, this ain't going to blend well with these snakes. I can't do this. We can't have to.
I've never heard this. And I love how you sold it too. The kids were making fun of bald guy, and they had a bear come out and eat them.
Like 40 of them. I said he mauled 40 of them. I think it was several kids.
Jesus. Suffer the little children not, huh?
That's what they needed. He wasn't there yet.
Teach them a lesson now that they're dead.
Yeah, now you're scalped.
Yeah. Now, bet you wish you just bald now, huh, you dead little fucks.
Oh, that's horrible. I mean, something to be learned, right?
Don't talk bad about people unless they are Dr. Doolittle and can command bears out on you. I'm sorry. I'm bound and determined that those were just coincidental bears.
Oh, you think it was bears that were stalking
right.
already?
Like he already knew.
You don't think that was the wrath?
Elijah was dropping breadcrumbs as they made fun of him, like in a circle.
It's really 2 pet bears he had on a chain,
like Big Josh.
Yeah. And those are some fucking little brazen kids there in Bethel. They're like, fuck your bear, you bald motherfucker. All right.
That's what he said. All right.
I'll let him go now.
I mean, just you think about it,
Oh,
so basically, if you, from biblical logic, if those kids aren't at the age of accountability yet, he obviously freed them from their worldly bodies. And they're with Jesus now.
Yeah, they weren't worried no more, were they?
No. I'd have never heard this story before.
I feel like this is one your memo would have wore out.
No.
I'm going to tell you, I ain't supposed to make fun of people now. Y'all just sit out there on that porch and just make fun of everybody. I'm going to tell you, there's a bear going to come. I feel like she would have wore this out.
Right.
But she didn't.
She knew. She was like, I ain't going to believe in bears. We live in a mountain this weekend. I'll tell them fucking raccoon will get them or something. That'd be good enough. If you were to tell me don't make fun of people or a rabid raccoon will attack you, I'd be like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't want no bullshit.
No, squirrels will get you. It's like, I got it, cool.
I don't want no bullshit.
Those are everywhere. But bears?
Yeah.
I didn't even think bears were in the Bible. Lions and snakes are usually
lots
there.
Of them.
But bears? It's like
where did bear come from? I didn't even think bear was a thing back then.
It's screwing the wall.
Pressure washing, and this is what I get.
What even is that?
This is a screw. It's a wrench to screw out the wall with.
Franklin has been going back.
It is fun. It hits every time.
It's a wrench to screw the wall with.
Every time it slaps.
We need to put it on our on our thing.
Oh, yeah.
But we played Randy Travis for a reason,
Yes,
Josh.
I was going to say.
Because the money train doesn't stop once you're medically unable to perform.
Can't stop. Won't stop. We're getting this money, son.
Yeah.
And
we're
we
making
don't give
new
a
songs.
You're going to have a new album. He's like, huh?
What's an
You're
album?
going, I can't.
Chewing on a fucking rubber duck that they've given him.
He writes.
No, Randy, that's bath rubber ducky, not chew rubber ducky.
He writes in a nude colored crayon because he's got the big pack, and he writes down, "But I can't sing." They're like, no, we don't need you anymore.
You're fine,
You've
Randy.
sung all you need to sing for what
You're
we're doing.
good. We just need you to do other things.
We just need you to sign this. It's okay to do this.
Get out there and make coffee with that woman.
We'll get you a new hover round.
It'd be great.
You'll get some 4x4 tires on it.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Randy. Your manager's made some bad investments. Do you want everybody to starve, or do you want to help us out here?
Randy, you didn't tell us you was in on that Enron shit back then. They got you for everything.
I swear to God, he won't die. Not in the next 5 years. You know why?
Even if he does.
Even if he does, they're gonna weekend and Bernie's his ass.
Oh, yeah.
And prop him up. No, Randy's head falls off all the time. He ain't dead.
Legally, his hand just has to be touching that pen, signing all this shit. Like, it didn't say it has to have a heartbeat behind it.
Right.
Okay.
Like, I get the feeling. You know how you hear those
Long as
people.
we can stand the smell, we'll keep him around. You remember one people that kept his daddy around for like 5 years?
That's what I was saying. I get the feeling that what they're doing with Randy is no better than what some of those people were doing when their old people would pass away and they were still cashing their Social Security check.
And then the fucking cops will come like 7 years later and they'll find bones
Yeah.
in the fucking bed. They're like, he just laid there and died. We just kept going to the mailbox.
Right. We didn't know
Is
he was
that
dead.
wrong?
We didn't know
We
he was
never
dead.
moved him out of the house. We thought it's his check.
We had plausible deniability. We never went in there to check on
Yeah,
him.
that was that one from like 5 years or whatever. They were like, we never went in there.
Yeah. His
Whatever.
direct deposit, it was a lot of trouble getting him to stop that. But
I
yeah.
didn't want to change all that damn banking and signing all that shit. I wasn't doing all that now. We just leave it be. It was working.
Yeah.
Keeping them lights on.
Right.
What would you do for your family, huh? Getting one of them.
Right.
No, but what we're talking about now, the reason we brought up the Randy Travis thing.
I love how you went straight to what would you do for your family? Just immediately admit your fraudulent behavior. Try to gain some sympathy. What would you do, motherfucker?
That's what you got to do in those situations. What would you do for your kids,
This is why you're not allowed to. Well, this is why they advise you not to testify in your own cases.
Yeah. So yeah, the money train don't stop
No.
for this camp, buddy. So I just got curious. I was like,
well, you know, it was bound to happen. You've seen so many women.
well, every once in a while, I'll go to Cameo.
Oh.
And I'm just like, yeah, I wonder who's new. I always check for Moby.
Are you wanting like?
No, I have.
You just want to know.
Well,
Like,
I have to know if Moby's there.
oh, you still want to try to get Moby to?
Well, that's how we end this, right?
So every day you check Cameo to see if we can end our show yet.
Well, I mean, I feel like that it has to happen at some point, and he's going to be it's the only way. We've established that.
So for those of you who don't know, at some point early on in the podcast, I was getting a lot of interviews for us. And Josh was amazed about how well we were doing and how many interviews we had with these celebrities. And one of them, was it you or me that said, you said, next thing I know, I'll hear, hi, this is Moby. You're listening to P3 Radio.
Yeah. And somehow the conversation I tell you what, if we ever get Moby on, that's the last thing. We don't get no higher than that for this show, and we'll just end it then. But until then, we're going to keep on pushing.
I love
until
how
we get Moby. You
instead-
can't reach this motherfucker.
I love how instead of telling me you're ready to stop doing the show, you're desperately trying to find Moby.
Well, he's not here this year. We'll keep rolling.
I have sent emails. I'm tired, Heather. I'm tired of going over to that house talking about dog dicks and shit. I gotta have a life. And you're like, for the God's sakes, give me Moby.
Well, another time Moby's not here. He'll get poor.
You're walking out of the house. Fucking Moby can't show up, so I got to go over here and talk about dog dicks for an hour. Fuck my life.
I'm going to get his mailing address at one time or another.
Why do I got to believe in verbal contracts so bad?
So, either way, no luck on Moby yet. But there is a new artist.
Yes, there is.
There is a new artist.
For a good sum of money, too.
$200.
Woo! How long you get?
I don't know. I
It's like $100 a word.
Yeah. Dude, Randy Travis. Dandy Randy is on Cameo now. And for $200, go to the website, Richard Lee, because I think my Wi-Fi was screwing up, and a lot of these people have sample videos, right?
Oh yeah,
and
he's got a sample video.
Well, I never saw. Look, he's up there up top too. Yeah. 24-hour usual response time. Oh shit! There's the intro video. It's him and his wife.
Hi, it's Mary and
Randy.
Travis.
A lot of Y's in Randy there, wasn't it?
Richard Lee.
No, there was a W in Randy.
Ah, man, you know them bears are coming, brother.
They're pawing at the door.
Oh, they're pawing at the door. I love it. Oh, God. Oh, book a personal video for
Reason to get a video. Send a pep talk to who? Me or Randy? Randy, blink twice in the video if they got you in a bad way hemmed up, man.
Ask a question. Get advice.
Get advice. Oh, damn it. I don't think licking it's going to help my job performance.
Promote a business. What is he going to...
Hey, Randy, could you promote my tequila? We'll just say you've been drinking it. That's why you sound like that.
Oh,
here come the bears. Here come the bears.
Oh, goddamn.
Oh, Jesus.
But look, look, whether average video length, 2 minutes and 46 seconds.
Jesus.
2 minutes and 46 seconds. How can they go?
Do they have any other ones? They must be so. Say happy birthday. Here, let's see what
they're very restrictive.
Yeah. It don't just.
Yes. Just like music. Every celebration.
Oh, great. They got it. Next thing, you're going to have a fucking smoke alarm.
So, $200 for this,
and
by
they
the
got
way.
dogs barking.
They got dogs barking. They can't shut the little dog up because that ain't a big dog bark. That's a little dog bark.
Imagine you buy one for your work and you got the teleprompter going. You're like, hey, everybody, look, before y'all get on out here and go back to work, I got a special message for y'all from a real famous musician. Linda, I know you going to love this, girl. You going to love this. Watch. You play it. And that fucking dog.
Wendy.
That fucking dog's barking the whole goddamn time.
He's just looking at the camera. Somebody kill me. It's like,
he's blinking like that dude was doing Morse code in that video.
Oh, man. Oh. They've got him doing cameos now for $200 ducks a pop. Sure. That's a weird request, Randy, but we'll get right on it. $200 a pop. So this goes without saying. I know we've made a lot of enemies making fun of Randy Travis, and I've said it before. We make fun of ourselves.
Yes.
But there's no way they should be pushing him out here like this.
Well, okay.
Here's the thing, dude.
Well,
could you legally just let me say in this day and age, could you legally have sex with this man?
He ain't gonna fight you off.
I don't mean like that. I mean, if you were to have a sexual relation, they would say he is
unable to make a decision on his own.
Exactly.
He can't consent.
So, is he consenting to be out here in front of people?
Well, that's what I was
for $200 a pop.
That's what I was getting at. Like, unless they say...
fight you all. No!
I know.
Come here, Randy. No!
Oh, that dick touched my nose.
Settle down. No!
Amen.
All right.
Well, BT was done right after the second one.
But you were saying.
Like I'm saying, dude, unless they have, like the wife, she said, Randy, you understand you don't have to do this, but do you want to do this? Do you want to go to McDonald's after we get
Right, they loaded the question.
You know, like,
do you want to do this and go to McDonald's?
Get some ice
or you
cream?
just don't want to do this?
Right.
I want to go to McDonald's. All right. Get your ass in front of that camera.
And tell Ted to get out of his fucking funk and go back to work. He needs a pep talk, just like you do, to do these fucking videos. Damn.
Creates a memory in life that you never want to forget. You want to hang on to it forever and ever.
Yep.
So if there's a celebration for yourself or someone special to you that Randy can be a part of, please just holler at us. Let us know. Can I get an amen on that?
Amen.
The amen's getting stronger if we have to. Like, he's actually inflecting on it.
That's good.
It's good. I'm glad he's recovering.
Powering out of this.
Yep. He better. For the sake of those leeches that latch onto him. They better hope they're doing all they can to keep that heart pumping.
Man, I wonder if they know about stem cell research.
Oh, I'm sure they know all about that. They've already calculated how many to give him every day. That's what he takes in the morning with his morning medication. Now, Randy, let's go get our stem cell injections. How you singing voice this morning? All right, well, we'll see if it gets any better after that trip to McDonald's.
Oh my God, yeah. Like, if he wants to be doing this, great.
Yeah.
Like, he may actually, you know how the old wrestler is, man. Like, sitting at the house just bothers him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's
like,
true.
I got to be doing something. I gotta, you're pinned up. Like, Randy is not used to just bullshitting around at the house.
Right.
And now he's having to live this very restrictive life. This may be the only way that he gets.
I hope so.
Rocks.
I hope they don't threaten him by putting a broom in between his wheelchair wheels. Now, if you won't go somewhere, you're gonna get on that damn Cameo.
You gonna sit on this damn stage light until you tell something on this fucking video now. No ice cream until then.
Spraying him with a water bottle.
He's like, this light's hot. I don't care. Tell Brenda that her and her sewing crew at the knitting factory did great on the first quarter.
Oh, man. Well, I feel totally horrible now.
I know, dude. That sucks.
But, I mean, we shouldn't feel as bad as the people that are guiding Randy through all of this.
Whew, somebody better be guiding him.
No.
He better not just be the only one pushing that chair.
Man, we can't. You imagine if he was the only one running the channel? Just a shaky video of a foot and a dog, and then it cuts off. Like, fuck, I paid $200 for that shit. Well, Josh, if they want to send hate mail or give us a call or follow us on social media, how do they do that?
Lord have mercy. Well, on Twitter, we are at P3 Radio, the number 1. On Facebook, put in the search bar, Pop Poncho, Poncho, and you'll see our photograph. And if you want to get with us the old school way and leave a nasty message, 731-300-6675.
Well, that's going to do it for us. For Josh Bradley, this is Richard Mulligan saying thanks for listening and good night.